Leo birthday girls and boys, welcome to your pop-up peak reading. Applause, I need that. Thank you. Leos, we are here for your August pop-up peak reading. 'Tis your season, so I thought it would be one of the best gifts to give you an early monthly reading for the month of August. Now check your chart, because you could have any placement of Leo, and some messages in here might definitely resonate with you. How are you doing with the Mercury retrograde? I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm pretty sure I was born during the Mercury retrograde. The Mercury retrograde is always close to my birthday. So girl, it's a normal day for me. All right, but Leo, I hope you are doing well. This Mercury retrograde is taking place in the sign of Leo. So if you have strong Leo in your chart, yeah, Mercury retrograde is definitely affecting you during this time. Now, whether it's positive or negative, check in. Make sure that you are liking the video, subscribing to the channel, following my socials for other content. I will be posting other August pop-up peak editing. Thank you, cut that out. I will be doing pop-up peak readings for Pisces, Taurus, and Aquarius. The notebook is always handy. Okay, yes, those signs will also be getting a pop-up peak reading, so check them out if you're in Tarot Sante. New episode of Can We Talk About It? I'm working on it. New episode of Just for the Girls, I'm working on it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the positive feedback. I really appreciate it. Just you guys leaving comments, you guys DMing me. I really appreciate. Okay, and I'm enjoying the new type of content that I'm putting out, and I hope you guys are as well. I'm definitely open to feedback. Watch your mouth. But like I said, I'm open to feedback. It's no problem. All right, now we have already pulled one card that says your overall energy is going to be going into the month of August and during the month of August. Let's take a look. So I really feel like this is like part deux of your Mercury retrograde reading, specifically the fire sign reading, because your overall energy is you're not tripping, you're messing with your energy, showing up with fraud, scammer, and liar. Now I say these are kind of like it's a parallel with the Mercury retrograde reading, because the overall energy was fraud, scammer, and liar, but the card on the bottom of the deck was sign here please. So somebody here trying to get you to sign to some sort of policy, contract, agreement, basically shake on it in regards to something that I feel like you will be getting the short end of the stick. Now, I actually experienced this. I went shopping the other day, Kohl's. Listen, I go to Kohl's for a specific thing. Other than that, very much overpriced, okay? There's a Kohl's cash card or Kohl's credit card. They always ask you, do you want to sign up for? And they're like, even if you don't get approved, you still get the discount. But they still, let's say if you do get approved, open line of credit is now on your credit history. You can't erase that. That's a hard inquiry. And I'm telling the lady at the desk that because she but I understand that y'all might, get some sort of incentive for sign-ups. I used to work for DSW. I know how it works, all right? But I don't want that. And she's like, yeah, but you can still get the discount. Now, there was a sign-up. I was getting some jeans. There was a sign-up to where it said an extra 20% off. Just ask the associate. She acting like she didn't know what I was talking about. Luckily, because the bitch be listening to her intuition, I took a picture of it and I showed it to her, because she was trying to tell me, nah, you can only do the Kohl's card. She told me to like go on the website and check for coupons, and that was like a 15% off. No, I want the percentage of the sign that was up. All right, somebody fucked up, I don't know, but she applied my discount. And I was like, no, thank you. I don't need the Kohl's credit card, because like she said, even if you don't get approved, you still get the discount. But let's say you do get approved, and now you got a hard inquiry on your account. You got a hard inquiry on your credit history. I don't want that. So it could be something as minor as that. Somebody trying to swindle you into buying something. Somebody trying to swindle you into investing into something. All right. Just, if it feel off, if it feels like you're trying to be convinced and it's not a natural, organic thing, watch out now. All right. And fraud, scammer, and liar is showing. I'm a real bad bitch with these cards, girl. What was behind fraud, scammer, and liar? Sign here, please. I told you I'm a bad bitch with these cards, girl. The ethers, all right? Anyway, but like I said, okay, fraud, scammer, and liar. Now, Leo, it does look like it's outside of you. So you need to be careful about someone trying to swindle you in some sort of way, trying to mislead you. Or, Leo, did I call you fire sign? I hope not. Leo, you need to be careful about Y'all see that? That was kind of sexy. Leo, you need to be careful about succumbing to the darkness, if that makes sense. Okay, it's kind of like you feeding into something negative and you know what it is. All right, even though, yeah, you might be being misled, but you know you taking the bait type shit. So be careful about things like that. Let's shuffle, pull some cards. Hold on, is the music too loud? All right, spirit guys, what's happening to the Leo zodiac going into the month of August and during the month of August in the year 2025? What's happening to the Leo zodiac going? Oh, Magician, but it fell out on the floor. So the first thing that comes to mind for me is some of you guys are not doing something, not making something happen, not putting your energy towards something. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I see some of you guys are not going to, like I said, this is you canceling plans. I just heard Eight of Pentacles is showing up on the bottom of the deck. You rejecting some sort of offer or opportunity, like I just brought up with the whole cold situation. I'm seeing some of you guys might receive a sign that you shouldn't do something going into the month of August. Eight of Pentacles, you shouldn't continue doing something. You shouldn't continue working on something. You shouldn't invest into something. You shouldn't accept something. I'm hearing either you won't get the opportunity to, it's like something being taken away or you being taken away from something. Or like I said, intuition speaking to you, because you got free will. Yeah, only so many blockades or obstacles can be put in your way. Spirit guys, what's happening to the Leo zodiac going into the month of August and during the month of August in the year 2025? So we have Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. A lot of Knight energy. This is being stressed about bills. I see some Leos could be stressed about bills. It's like, I gotta pay for this, I gotta take care of this, I gotta put this in my name. And it could be stressing you out during this time. I'm hearing, no, you'll only be stressed out about this if you not, hear me, if you're not being financially responsible. Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Now, listen, I know the state of the economy. There's only so much you can do in regards to, I'm hearing the rising costs of things. You know, you can't control that. But whenever it comes to your own financial situation, you can avoid putting yourself in a hard spot. You can avoid, like I said, putting yourself in a bad financial position. And Leo, I feel like that's on you. So, you know, girl, if you find yourself stressing out about finances, look at the mirror. Look at the man in the mirror and ask yourself, is there anything that I need to fix whenever it comes to how I'm handling my finances, how I'm using or misusing my finances? You got to be honest with yourself, though. Is like, do I procrastinate a lot whenever it comes to taking care of financial matters? By the way, some of you guys, if something here is showing wear and tear, making noise, you know, girl, it ain't, I'm hearing it's not functioning or operating properly. Go ahead and either get it looked at or go ahead and look at replacing it. You might not feel like paying for it. You might not want to put the money up for it. You might be like, oh, I got to pay for this. But hey, you don't want to run into the situation where I'm hearing you wind up on the side of the road. You run up on the side of the road. You don't have a replacement for something because you didn't get it fixed when you didn't get something fixed or replaced when you had the money to. It's like you don't want to wait till something is an annoyance to you for you to take care of it, for you to handle it. So some of you guys definitely need to have that sort of energy whenever it comes to your finances. Also, this is Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords for me is like it can either be a start-stop energy or it could be an energy of moving too fast or moving too slow. But I feel like this is an energy of moving too fast. Some of you guys need to be careful about moving too fast in regards to a certain situation. Yeah, I'm here, Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Anything that start fast is probably has the has a high chance of ending fast, okay? So in regards to, like I said, financial investments, you not thinking certain things through, you not researching things, you not, planning certain things through, you rushing into certain situations, it's not going to be good for you in the end. So be careful about that. Leo, be careful about this applying to a certain situation between you and either air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or earth sign, Taurus so far. Spirit guys, what's happening to the Leo zodiac going into the month of August and during the month of August in the year 2025? Ooh. Okay. Booty up, so I'm not going to read it. What's happening to the Leo zodiac going into the month of August and during the month of August in the year 2025? Okay, I was like, is the deck upside down? No, it's right. Moon reversed. 2 of Cups reversed. Judgment upright. So we have a placement of Leo. Some people in here could have Leo moon or Leo rising. If somebody out here cheating, creeping, somebody here gonna get caught. Moon card in reverse is gonna be exposed or outed. 2 of Cups in reverse. But this is crazy. Secret lovers. That's horrible. Okay, but I do see a certain situations to where somebody here was creeping on the low. They was dealing with somebody in the background. But when it becomes public, either it's a situation of it's not going to be fun anymore, or it's like once it's publicized, it's done. It's not going to be a sustainable relationship. And I feel as though somebody here could be rushing head first or diving head first into a relationship like this. This for me is I'm a believer, girl, you ain't gotta, agree with me. But I feel like the best relationships are the ones that I don't want to say start off as friendships, but are the ones to where you can be friends with your partner. Like y'all not always on a romantic type team whenever it comes to one another. Y'all have chemistry outside of a romantic relationship. Y'all actually have a friendship. Your relationship is on the basis of a friendship. You know what I mean? It's basically like if you don't take the time out to really find out and find out about somebody and learn somebody while you're in a stable space as well. You know what I'm saying? Your life ain't a mess while you trying to get to know somebody. It's consistent. This for me is, you're not walking out of bullshit into, I don't want to say into more bullshit, but you're not diving head first into a certain situation after leaving another situation unfinished. You know what I mean? If this is in regards to finances, this is, somebody here quick to go shopping, but shit overdue. Their stuff past due, but they quick to, spend money on, they're quick to spend money frivolously. Leo, be careful about this being you. Okay. This is somebody here quick to dive headfirst into a certain relationship, but they didn't even take time to heal from a previous relationship. They're still connected to a previous relationship. They're, girl, I'm hearing they could be a love bomber, or they could be someone who takes part in love bombing. I just heard, I want to hit it fast and hard. What the hell? I need the authorities. That don't sound right. I don't like that. Okay. I don't like this person's mentality, because they feel like, I'll deal with it later on. If it comes up, then I'll deal with it. Somebody here isn't being, Leo, like I said, be careful about this being you, but somebody here isn't being cautious. Leo, you please be careful about that. Now with the judgment card showing up, some of you guys, this is going to be done to you. Remember the Cole story, okay? This sort of thing is going to be done to you. Somebody is going to try to rush you into doing something. It could be minor, it could be major. And I'm with the Judgment card upright. I'm hearing whenever you have discernment, Moon card, and 2 of Cups in reverse, somebody here cannot, I'm hearing, mislead you or disguise something as something else. Okay? No, once I feel like I'm being rushed, once I feel like I'm being, what's the word I'm looking for? Wait. That's provocative. I don't want to say that. Once I feel like I'm being rushed, once I feel as though I'm being targeted in some sort of way, I don't feel comfortable investing in something or being a part of something anymore. Now, some of you guys are going to feel that way in regards to certain opportunities that come your way. Some of you guys will feel that way in regards to certain relationships that you come across, or certain relationships that you have come across. Somebody here not coming back, okay? Somebody here wants to come back so bad. I don't know if it's you to someone or someone to you, all right? Somebody here wants to reconnect with someone, and it's not happening, okay? It's like some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Once you figure out who somebody truly is, like, what their character is, you are no longer affected by someone's I heard spell, or someone's fake portrayal of a certain image. It's like you see somebody for who they truly are, and you feel like they're like that. Shut the fuck up. Like, have you just ever heard a bullshitter talk? Like, have you ever heard somebody who, is trying to, like I said, they trying to bullshit you, or just bullshit in general? Just somebody just be talking to talk. You just like, this nigga really think he's speaking, okay? Like, somebody's coming to mind. But I see some of you guys will have that feeling towards certain people around you, or have been having that feeling about certain people around you. Maybe this retrograde has been bringing it out. The Knight of Swords for me can be a retrograde card. I'm also seeing somebody here does not want to be in a close relationship with you because they can't. Nothing that they do will be a secret, if that makes sense. Like, this is someone here who feels like they can't operate in fakeness around you in regards to anything, so they keep their distance. So far we have Cancer. Cancer is very strong. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus. What's happening to the Leo zodiac going into the month of August and during the month of August in 2025? A lot of nines. I like that. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. I feel as though a lot of you guys have been using this retrograde, or will be using this retrograde, to allow you to kind of like slow down and pay attention to certain things around you. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, whenever it comes to your financial stability, whenever it comes to your career, your work opportunities. 2 of Cups, whenever it comes to close relationships. It's like certain things coming out, certain things being revealed, certain things happening. So 9 of Wands, you can know how to proceed going forward. Judgment card and 9 of Wands with the Knight of Swords for me is like, I was going to do this. I was going to get invested into this. I was going to get closer to this person. I was going to get involved with this person. But something happens to where, I'm hearing mask off. Okay, something here something here is brought to the surface that might have once, you might not have once saw, you might not have once thought about. Like I said, this could be personal in regards to certain investments, or certain certain investments, or certain things that you guys have to take care of, or are taking care of during this time, or are getting involved in. And like I said, definitely in regards to relationships. 2 of Cups, but the 2 of Cups is showing up in reverse. So this is a lot of you guys realizing that certain relationships are going to have to be, you're going to have to get rid of certain relationships. In some cases, some Leos might be losing certain relationships because of the way that they're moving, the way that they're acting. There's some stuff for some good Leos, and there's some stuff for some questionable Leos out here, girl. I ain't gonna lie. And the 9 of Wands for me can be a very stubborn card. So any Leo that decides to kind of like go against their better judgment, it's not gonna take long for things to, you know, retrograde. It's not gonna take things long. Just stop the video. It's not gonna take long for things to come back full circle for the Leos who, like I said, decide to go against their better judgment in regards to certain situations. But 9 of Wands, the bullheadedness, some Leos will just be like, you know, they'll put the blame off on something else. They'll, I'm hearing they'll shift blame towards something else. Or this is, you know, I'm hearing being loud and wrong. Like, yeah, so-and-so happened, but that's just what it is. Or so-and-so happened, but, you know, girl, I made the decision, so what? You know, some people who just can't admit when they're wrong or when they're making a wrong decision. Like, you know, I might be fucking up. No. I see that's not possible for some Leos. But like I said, they will be feeling the consequences of their own actions. They just might not want to list it as that. They'll be careful. But Leo, I also see some of you guys, if you're not going against your better judgment, 9 of Wands and the judgment card for me is like, no, we're going to fix this. This is you, you know, I'm hearing I'm not going back. I'm not backsliding. I want to, judgment card, I want to start righting certain wrongs in my life. I want to start being a different person. I want to start wearing a new version of myself. So there's certain things that I have to turn my back on. There's certain things that I have to start saying no to. There's certain things that I have to start staying away from. There's certain things that I have to start committing to. There's certain things that I'm going to have to start accepting. There's certain things I'm going to have to start, will stop tolerating. And like I said, I see this in regards to family, career, financial opportunities. I want to say personal investments. So, you know, like maybe like purchases and stuff like that in close relationships. Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. And it's Sagittarius. All right, did I say all the zodiac signs? No, there was some missing, okay? But check your chart. You could have Moon in Leo or Leo rising, and some messages in here will definitely resonate.